Hello, good morning students, and welcome back once again to another video for the exercise of the light chapter. So in the previous video we studied about the convex lens and we did a numerical related to that, and today once again we are going to complete the exercise by doing more numericals from the exercise, and today we have a different one. So let's begin. Question says that a concave lens of focal length 15 cm forms an image 10 cm from the lens. How far is the object placed? And draw the ray diagram. So first of all, like I said, whether the ray diagram is asked in the question or not, always draw a rough ray diagram for your understanding purpose. Now this is a concave lens, and concave lens is a diverging lens. This one, concave lens is a diverging lens. And in the diverging lens, we know that image is always between focus and optical center. It is always diminished, it is always virtual, and it is always erect. So in this particular case, it is always virtual, erect and diminished. That means the image will be from between focus and optical center. Starting like this, from focus it will increase its size, but it will always remain diminished. Just like the convex mirror. This is a concave lens. So in this particular case, we have been given the focal length, that is 15 cm. And as you can see that the image is formed 10 cm. So from here to here the focal length is 15, and from here to here let's say that the V, that is the image distance, is 10 cm. So the image distance have been given to you. Now the question asked is, how far is the object placed? So you need to find the place where the object is placed. That means you need to find U. Now because this is a concave lens, focal length is negative. Focal length is negative because it is on the left hand side of the optical center. So focal length is minus 15 cm. And once again, because this is a concave lens, the image is also formed on the same side of the focal length and the object, and therefore V, that is image distance, is also taken as negative. And we know that U, that is the object distance, is always going to be negative. Why? Because object is always placed on the left hand side. So you need to find the object distance. Okay, in this case the image distance have been given to you, and you need to find the object distance. Now because this is a lens formula, you will apply the same formula for the lenses. No changes in this side. So the lens formula is 1 upon f equals 1 upon v minus 1 upon u. Now in this particular numerical, no image size has been given, no magnification has been asked, because we know in concave lens it is always diminished image. However, you have been asked to draw the ray diagram. So if this type of question is asked, where you are just supposed to find the object or the image distance and just draw a ray diagram, it might be of 3 marks. Okay, so 1.5 marks for the diagram and 1.5 marks for the numerical. Because this is not a lengthy one, you don't need to find the magnification, you don't need to write the nature of the image, you don't need to write the height of the image, you don't need to find the height as well. Because object height is not given, so you don't need to find the image height. So let's begin. Substitute the values. 1 upon minus 15, 1 upon v minus 1 upon u. Now 1 upon v has been given to you, so it is minus 10. Okay? Because minus 10 is in the denominator, you can write this as minus 1 upon 10. It's fine. Once again, over here also minus 1 upon 15, the whole fraction can be taken as negative. Simple. Take minus 1 upon 10 on the other side of the equation, so it will become minus 1 upon 15 plus 1 upon 10 equals minus 1 upon u. Okay? Cross multiply 10. So it becomes minus 1 into 10 plus 1 into 15 upon 15 into 10. This is a short way of taking the LCM. If the numbers are quite simple, you can do this way and find the answer easily. Okay? Now this becomes minus 1 into 10 becomes minus 10 plus 1 into 15 becomes plus 15 upon you have 150 equals minus 1 upon u. Minus 10 plus 15 plus minus 15 minus 10 is 5. So what you get over here is 5 upon 150 equals minus 1 upon u. Now you need the value of minus 1 upon u. So instead of this, I am writing minus 1 upon u on this side, so it becomes minus 1 upon u equals 5 upon 150. I have just changed the left hand side to the right hand side. Very easy. 5 1, 5 3 is 15 and 1 0. So what you have is minus 1 upon u is 1 upon 30. But you need to find the value of u. So take the negative sign on the other side and it becomes minus. So on this side it becomes plus and on the other side it becomes minus. Now you need the value of u, not 1 upon u. So you do the reciprocal of this and reciprocal on the other side as well. So what you get ultimately is u equals minus 30 upon 1, which can be written as minus 30. So u is minus 30 centimeters. So the object is placed at minus 30 centimeters in front of concave lens and the image is formed 10 centimeters from the lens, minus 10 centimeters. I hope it is clear to you students. The numerical seems big, but it is not, okay? I'll give you a moment to write the numerical, okay? And if you have any questions, you can mention it in the comment section. Now that we are done with the numerical, let's begin the next part, that is draw the ray diagram. Now whatever rough diagram that we have drawn, you need to make it larger and much more neatly. So we'll get rid of all this numerical and then we can focus on the ray diagram. Now like I said, minus 30 centimeter is quite large for your notebook. So you can take the half of the values, you can scale it down, everything that you have over here. So first of all, draw the principal axis, okay? And then concave lens in the center of it. Draw it accurately like I showed you. Because I am drawing on the board, it might not be accurate, but you draw it exactly like I showed you how to draw it in the notebook using the scale, pencil and protector, okay? Focal length is given over here, that is minus 15. So we have to write focal length f over here. You can write f equals minus 15 or you can leave it that way, it's up to you. I am not writing the values right now because I have to draw the diagram as well, otherwise it is going to make it confusing, okay? Draw the object somewhere over here like this. Height has not been provided to you, so you can take the height according to yourself, 1 centimeter, 3 centimeters, it's up to you. Take around 3 to 4 centimeters, it will be easy for you to draw the diagram. But remember, the height of the object should not be more than the lens, it should be below the lens, so that when you are drawing a parallel ray of light like this, it is easier for you. Now we know that when it is parallel ray of light, it passes through focus. But this is a concave lens, so it is going to pass through focus virtually. So virtually like this. It is going to diverge like this, but the virtual ray of light will be taken back like this. And the second ray of light, you can take it to be passing through optical center. And when the ray of light passes through optical center, there is no refraction, it simply passes through optical center like this. There is no change in its path. Okay, there is no refraction at all. And at this particular point, the rays of light are intersecting and this is where your image will be formed. Virtual, erect and diminished image. I hope it is clear to you students, quite simple. Now that you have drawn all the rays of light, you can draw the or write the measurements. This is f, you can write focal length minus 15 centimeters. Over here v, that is minus 10 centimeters and u, that is minus 30 centimeters. If it is confusing for you, you can write these values with the light handwriting with a pencil, and then after you have done the diagram, then you can mark it much more darker and with pressure, so that it is easier for you to rub if there is any mistake. Okay? Drawing more and more ray diagrams will give you more and more confidence. And remember my words, these ray diagrams are really important, so practice them a lot. Okay? Even the cases that we have studied, all the 6 cases from the mirrors and all the 6 cases from the lenses, okay, that also are very important. Let's move on to the next numerical. The new numerical is an object is placed at a distance of 10 cm from a convex mirror of focal length 15 cm. Now always observe the words carefully. Now this is a convex mirror, not a lens. Okay, so what children do all the time is that they confuse mirror with lens. They read everything, they even solve the numerical, which is everything correct, but the only difference is that they apply the lens formula and they solve it for the lens. Even when they draw the ray diagram, they draw the lens instead of a mirror. So that gives the whole different thing, and your answer becomes completely wrong. Even though whatever you have done is correct, it is not what the question is. Instead of mirror, you have solved for the lens, and that is why each and everything that you do will be wrong. So if it is a 5-mark numericals, you will get 0. So always read the question very properly. Distance of 10 cm from a convex mirror of focal length 15 cm. Now once again, this is a convex mirror. Like I said, draw a rough diagram always to get the idea. Now because this is a convex mirror, it is also a diverging mirror just like concave lens that we did. And focal length f is 15 cm over here. And this is the pole, not optical center, this is pole. Okay? Object is placed at 10 cm from the mirror. Find the position and nature of image. So in this particular case, you don't need to draw the accurate ray diagram, you don't need to draw neat and clean diagram, you just need to solve the numerical. Now because this is a concave mirror, over here u is 10 cm minus 10 cm, your v will always be positive because this is a convex mirror. And it is always going to produce virtual image behind the mirror. Okay, so first things you know, the nature of the image is quite simple. It is going to be virtual, it is going to be virtual, and it is going to be erect, it is going to be erect, and it is going to be diminished. Image is always going to be diminished. So first part is that you always describe what the image will be. So the last part of the question, that is nature of the image, we already know. It will be virtual, erect and diminished, smaller image. So the nature of the image is clear. The only thing that you are left to do now is find the position using mirror formula, not the lens formula. So the mirror formula is 1 upon f equals 1 upon v plus 1 upon u. So instead of minus, you are going to use plus 1 upon u. Substitute the values. 1 upon f, it is 15 centimeters. So it will be now plus 15 because it is a mirror. The focal length is on the right hand side. Okay. So plus 15, 1 upon v, and u is always negative like I said, and it is given to be minus 10 centimeters. So I am writing minus 10 over here. Now this minus sign, I take it on the numerator and the whole term now becomes plus minus minus. So what I can do is in the next step 1 upon 15 equals 1 upon v minus 1 upon 10. Now this minus 1 upon 10 comes on this side of the equal to sign, it becomes plus 1 upon 10. So the next part is 1 upon 15 plus 1 upon 10 equals 1 upon v. This will give me the value of v. So now I am writing 1 upon v equals 1 upon 15 plus 1 upon 10. Just like we did in the previous numerical. Do this, just add this over here, so it becomes 10 plus 15 upon 150, quite simple, multiplying this by 10 and this by 10, this by 15 and this by 15, cross multiply, and what you get is 10, 1 into 10 is 10, plus 1 into 15 is 15, and below you have 150 and 150 LCM same as it is. So now it becomes 25 upon 150. Okay? 25, 5, 3, 0. Okay? 5, 1 is 5 and 5, 6, 30. So it becomes 1 upon 6. So finally what we have over here is 1 upon v equals 1 upon 6. 1 upon v equals 1 upon 6. But you need the value of v, not 1 upon v. So taking the reciprocal of 1 upon v, it becomes v, and 1 upon 6, it becomes 6. So finally what you have is plus 6 centimeters. And we know that the always positive on this side, that is why you are getting the answer as positive. Somehow, if you are getting the answer as negative and you have already drawn the rough ray diagram, so you should know that if you are getting the answer negative, that means the image is getting formed on this side, which is not possible. Your answer should be positive, and that is why you are supposed to draw the rough ray diagram, okay, on your own. You don't need to show this in the answer sheets. You can draw it on the back side, just write rough work, just like you do it in the maths. Okay, you can do that. So you have found the image distance, and finally you have to write the nature of the image is that it will be virtual, erect and diminishing. I hope it is clear to you, students. We will talk about more numericals in the next video. Till then, have a nice day.